So, Orlando Brown, the $1 million chicken man, and his brother want to sue LA Try Guy. My homeboy, he from Little Rock. Out there in Cali now doing all these food reviews, doing real good. Got his mama channel. He doing real good. So he flew out to Arizona, I think, to try this chicken. And he didn't go in there. See, they knew he was coming. So he sent someone in there. You guys will see the video to get the chicken. Because, if they know you coming, they're going to make sure they do it really, really well. Oh, no. That's not how he do it. He don't let you know he coming. And, honey, y'all see the chicken? Y'all see them wings and things hanging off of them? Feathers. Don't get mad. You can't sue him because your chicken wasn't shiggity. You got Snow Bunny in there frying the chicken and it just wasn't good. I'm sorry. He's not the only one to say it. You guys will see. Y'all know DDG, his brother Dub? He also went there and had that chicken. He said it was the worst chicken he ever had in his entire life. So LA Try Guy, if you see this video, your homegirl right here in Little Rock, you make sure your attorney sees Dub's review. The macaroni saga, the chicken tastes like wood. Okay, I'm sorry. It just wasn't no good. All right? It is what it is. I fry chicken better than that. I know I fry chicken better than that. I got folks that'll testify to my chicken frying skills. Anyway, y'all check this out, honey. They want to sue the man for defamation. He is a food reviewer. He gave his honest opinion. He did say something nice. Okay, he did say something nice, but he can't lie. Look at the damn feathers on the chicken. You got to clean that chicken. And you got to not fry it in no dirty grease, and you can't fry it in fish grease. That's fried chicken recipe 101. All right, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and share it out. My. Orlando Brown's $1 million chicken ain't worth shiggity.
Apparently, I'm being sued by Orlando Brown and his brother. I definitely did not have this on my docket for 2026, man. I actually flew to Arizona this past weekend to do a video reviewing the food at Orlando Brown's $1 million chicken. And just so I wouldn't get any special treatment being an influencer, I paid a stranger outside to go in and place my order for me. They brought me the chicken. The chicken had feathers all over it, little pieces of hair and stuff. The chicken was tough. I couldn't even break it apart, man. God, it ain't coming apart. I couldn't even break the chicken apart. It was so tough. The batter was all spotty. Some parts had batter on it, some parts didn't. Some pieces tasted like the oil was fresh. Some pieces tasted like the oil was too hot and burnt. I did say a good thing about it, though. I said that I did like the flavor of the batter. If they could figure out a way to just make it stick on there, it would be cool. And not only that, I did the review outside anonymously, but I went inside after that and told him on camera what I thought of the chicken to his face, because everybody deserves that respect. I just touched back down to LA and I'm looking at my phone and I see missed calls and messages from Orlando Brown's $1 million chicken. It's a lawsuit for defamation. False or misleading accusations. Talking about, number one, me saying the chicken was uncooked. I didn't say that. The people in the comments said that. Number two, claiming that they cooked the fish and the chicken in the same grease. I didn't say that. One of the customers outside in the video said that. Number three, recording secret content and posting without permission. Look, man, I'm a food reviewer. I gotta be treated the same as everybody else, so I had somebody else order it for me. You can't give me a stellar plate, then give the community dog shit. And number four, using Orlando Brown's name to promote content. Man, the name of the restaurant is Orlando Brown's Fried Chicken. So what? I'm not supposed to say the name of the restaurant? Yeah, they definitely tripping on this, man. Y'all tripping. I'm sorry that the chicken wasn't up to par, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all go watch the video on my YouTube channel and let me know if I said something wrong.
Being a food critic and a content creator is way more important than people think, because the public really trusts your opinion. When you post a review, you're not just trying food, you're guiding decisions. You're influencing where families spend their hard-earned money, where couples go on date night, where people take their kids, and where tourists go when they're in town trying to experience the city. And because people trust you, You have to move with integrity. You can't alter the truth. You can't mislead people into believing something is good when it's really not, just because you want to stay cool with a restaurant, just because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or just because the owner is somebody in the industry. Because the moment you start playing with your audience's trust, that's when you lose credibility. And once your credibility is gone, everything else you built starts crumbling right behind it. A food critic isn't just somebody who says this is fire or this is nasty. A real food critic is a filter between the community and the businesses trying to sell them something. Your platform becomes a form of protection. It's like a consumer report for the people, but in real time. You're letting the public know what's worth it and what's not worth it. And that matters, because in today's world, everything is marketed like it's the best thing ever. Every restaurant got the best wings. Every spot got the best seafood. Every lounge got fine dining. Every plate is chef-inspired. Every drink is premium. Every dessert is homemade. But the truth is, marketing is easy. Anybody can make something look good online. Anybody can put some lights on, get a nice camera angle, throw some music on it, and make a weak plate look like it belongs in a 5-star restaurant. But your job as a food reviewer is to cut through all that. You're supposed to tell the truth behind the presentation. Because what happens when a place is advertising that they have the best fine dining, the best experience, the best quality, and people show up and realize that was a lie. Now they're sitting there paying top dollar for mid-food. They're paying for vibes that don't exist. They're paying for a name and getting a headache in return. They're paying for luxury and getting cafeteria energy. And at that point, the customer doesn't just feel disappointed, they feel played. And when people feel played, they don't just blame the restaurant. They blame the person who told them to go. That's why food critics are important. Because you're not just reviewing food, you're saving people money, time, and frustration. You're preventing somebody from wasting their entire night. You're preventing somebody from spending $150 to $300 on a dinner that wasn't even worth $40. You're preventing somebody from bringing their family somewhere, only to sit there embarrassed because the food is nasty and the service is slow. You're preventing somebody from celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, or a special moment, and the whole vibe gets ruined because the restaurant didn't deliver what they promised. Food reviews literally save consumers thousands of dollars over time. Because think about it like this. People don't just go out to eat once. People are trying different places every weekend. People are exploring. People are traveling. People are supporting businesses. And if they keep getting misled, they keep losing money. That adds up fast. So when a reviewer is honest, they're helping the public make smarter choices. They're giving the community the cheat code. Go here, it's worth it. Or don't go there, it's not what they make it seem. And this is where the responsibility comes in. Because when you're a food critic, you have power. You have influence. The same way you can help a restaurant blow up, you can also expose when a restaurant is faking the funk. And some people don't like that part. Some people only want the positive reviews. They only want the love. They only want the hype. But the truth is, if you only post good review, you're not really a critic. You're a promoter. And there's a big difference. A promoter is paid to make everything look good. A critic is trusted to tell the truth. And the public can tell the difference. The public isn't slow. They peep patterns. They notice when every single thing you touch is 10 out of 10. They notice when you never critique anything. They notice when you hype everything up and then they go try it and it's trash. That's when they stop listening. That's when they stop tapping in. That's when they stop believing you. Because you're not just reviewing food anymore. You're selling a dream that doesn't match reality. And that's dangerous. Because food content isn't just entertainment. It's consumer guidance. People really plan their lives around recommendations. Some people don't have money to waste like that. Some people are living check to check. Some people are budgeting. Some people are saving. So when they choose to spend money on food, it's supposed to be a treat. It's supposed to be something enjoyable. And if they take your word for it and you steer them wrong, now you're part of the problem. That's why honesty is non-negotiable. And it doesn't mean you have to be disrespectful. It doesn't mean you have to tear businesses down. It doesn't mean you have to embarrass anybody. But it does mean you have to be real. You have to be accurate. You have to be transparent. If the food is mid, say it's mid. If the service was slow, say it was slow. If the prices don't match the quality, say that. If the portion sizes are tiny, say that. If the food looks good but tastes like nothing, say that too, because the people deserve the truth. And let's be clear, food critics also help restaurants. A lot of people don't want to admit that, but it's true. Honest feedback forces businesses to tighten up. It forces them to improve. It forces them to stop relying on hype and start focusing on quality, because you can only hide behind marketing for so long. Eventually, the truth catches up. And when the truth catches up, either you fix it or you fall off. So a real critic is like quality control for the community. Now let's talk about this other part, because this is where people get it twisted. Just because somebody is famous, just because somebody is an actor, just because somebody is a TV reality star, that does not mean they get special treatment. That does not mean their food gets a pass. That does not mean we're supposed to lie to protect their feelings. And that definitely doesn't mean we're supposed to mislead the public just because they have a name. So when it comes to E.N. Brown, it's simple. If the food is nasty, then it's nasty. Fame doesn't season food. Clout doesn't cook food. Being on TV doesn't make the plate taste better. And the public shouldn't have to suffer just because someone has a spotlight. Because at the end of the day, a customer walking into that restaurant doesn't care about celebrity status when they're spending their money. They care about flavor. They care about quality. They care about cleanliness. They care about service. They care about consistency. They care about getting what they paid for. And if they don't get that, they're not going to say, "Oh, it's okay because he's an actor." No. They're going to say, "Man, this place is trash. I just wasted my money." And who do you think they're going to come back and blame? The reviewers. They're going to go right back to the food content creators who hyped it up. They're going to go right back to the people who made it seem like it was top tier. And they're going to say, "Why would you send us there?" That's why you can't play with your audience, because your audience is the reason you have a platform in the first place. People follow food critics because they want the real. They want the honest version. They want the behind-the-scenes truth that the restaurant's Instagram page isn't going to show them. The restaurant isn't going to post the burnt chicken. They're not going to post the cold fries. They're not going to post the watery jar. The restaurant isn't going to post the burnt chicken. They're not going to post the cold fries. They're not going to post the watery drinks. They're not going to post the rude waiter. They're not going to post the long wait times. They're not going to post the dirty tables. They're not going to post the undercooked seafood. They're not going to post the oversalted pasta. They're going to post the best looking plate, the best angle, the best lighting, the best day, the best moment. But you're supposed to tell the whole story. And that's why food critics are valuable to the public, because they keep it balanced, they keep it fair, they keep it honest. They give people the real experience, not the highlight reel.
So, Orlando Brown, the $1 Million Chicken Man, and his